Your heart is as angels to minister to you. And when you raise up a friend or a loved one, I listen too. Praying is the lifeline that allows me to converse with you in a sacred closeness that goes beyond human articulation. When you sit silently in my presence, providing no words but a true heart, I pour forth grace over their circumstance, brings you into harmony with my heavenly presence, bridging the gap between heaven and earth. I understand that there are moments when you doubt your worth, when you feel that you can't measure up to those who seem more talented, articulate, or to help you succeed. I want you to know that my standards, not the world's, are the ultimate arbiters of value. You are priceless to me because I created you in my image, meticulously shaping every part of your existence to reflect a part of my magnificence instead of longing to be someone else. Embrace the individuality I've implanted in you. You shine in a way that no one else can match, and when you walk boldly in your identity, you bring me tremendous joy. Another truth I want you to embrace is realize you are not in this battle alone. Rather, you are a part of a large spiritual family that spans generations, countries, and cultures bound together in love and faith. On occasion, I send encouragement and support to those around me, and you could be one of them. When you feel overwhelmed, reach out to a friend who prays for you, a mentor who can provide advice, or a community of Christians who can share your joys and sorrows. Don't isolate yourself. Instead, share your burdens and let others pray for you. In the middle of those 2 or 3 who gather in my name, I am releasing blessings that strengthen and restore. I want you to know that I am the God of restoration, and that I can bring rejuvenation even to the most forlorn places. Instances when you feel crushed or betrayed by life's disappointments, go to me for help. I can revive dormant relationships, flare dormant passions, and revive dormant aspirations. A new beginning emerges from decay. My strength has no bounds. My grace is enough to mend any broken place. Just expose your heart to my healing love and see how it breathes new life into places you thought were hopeless. Fear not, but I must gently caution you to guard your spirit from the devil, who feeds on deceit, accusation, and judgment. He delights in sowing seeds of doubt in you, sowing the seeds of dread, and attempting to persuade you that you do not deserve my love. But his arguments hold no power when you assert yourself based on the truth of who I am and what you are in me. Hold fast to my word, for it is the sword that slays every lie. Never forget that you have been redeemed by the blood of Jesus, and that your past is forgiven. And your destiny is safe in my hands. Nothing can take you away from me. I, the everlasting God, have sealed you, and not even the mightiest of forces on earth can remove it. Consider the impact you will have on future generations by reflecting on the legacy you are creating. Your life narrative is about more than just you. Following you, there will be others, children, relatives, acquaintances, and even strangers, who watch through what you do and what they hear. You have the power to mold their religion. When others look at you, they will see a heart that has been touched by divine grace, which will fulfill their aspirations and desires. With a compassionate heart and hopeful eyes, every day brings an opportunity chance to plant the seeds of generosity, honesty, and grace. Envision the harvest. My darling, those seeds will bear fruit in due time. You possess the ability to motivate others by demonstrating how to live a life that is fully devoted to God. When I talk about blessings, you are aware that my outlook on surely I accept delight as a gift that includes much more than monetary gain. By providing for your material necessities and enabling you to maintain your standard of living prosperously, but I also want to bestow to you the virtues of tranquility, knowledge, and bravery. Coupled with an enduring sense of mission that goes beyond short-term benefits, these and the influence that material gifts have on shaping your character and drawing you nearer to my soul, I vow that I will always provide for your every need, no matter how little they may seem. If I were to monetarily bless you, what would you need for life and godliness? Think of it as a tool to help people. Show me kindness and spread love no matter where you are. During times when your trust is weak and secure yourself, my darling, I swear to you, if you must hear my words, say them out. My declaration of love for you, over which I have spoken, that no weapon has ever taken root against you will succeed, because my grace is more than enough to meet all your needs. These affirmations strengthen your trust and remind you that your fate is already set for you. Divine truths that illuminate your journey, similar to how a tree needs water for its growth. Powerful, your soul needs the ever-flowing stream of my message. Learn my truths and let them grow in your faith so that it bears fruit in all seasons. Being motionless in my presence may be beautiful, even when you feel like you need to push yourself to your limits or asserting your worth. But I implore you to remain silent and recognize my having a peaceful, submissive heart, and being receptive to you allows me to, in the quiet of contemplation, I am able to shed light, revealing secrets and bestowing grace. Do not be afraid of remaining silent if there are parts of your life that need healing, guidance, or support. In that peace, you may perceive my voice with more clarity as before. There you would discover my holding you, carrying you, and renewing your soul. The everlasting arms are there to keep continuing on. Your viewpoint will change as you get older, replacing. You will start to see opportunities where you previously saw just challenges. You'll feel empathy, but when you react furiously, you'll come up with grace. This metamorphosis is evidence of the work my soul does on the inside. It takes time to become a completed product. But every day that you put in the effort to be proud of even the little achievements as you rise in size and grace, triumphs, when you triumphantly forgave someone you had struggled to forgive, it is a triumph. When you provide mercy to someone who has harmed you, it is I am filled with pride at these indications that your heart is reflecting triumph. When you feel overwhelmed by the misery in the world, realize that I am my heart breaks for the injustice and brokenness you see, but I have made my peace. On this planet, my offspring, to be change makers, to bear my light you, and as you cast it into shadows, you sow the seeds of hope. You don't, compassion spreads like wildfire, so don't discount the power of a single act of kindness. My darling, keep leaning into my goodness, and it will send healing waves further and wider than you can imagine. Standing firm as you face the future, even when you have no idea what the day ahead may bring. Have faith that I am a strong leader. My authority is unwavering, solid, unyielding, and completely trustworthy. Nothing catches me off guard, and even when the nights seem longer than normal, dawn will always be my light, and nothing is beyond my ability to redeem. Achievements when you enter a new season, don't let yourself be immobilized by trusting that I am already there, stepping forward into the unknown, and removing the journey and amassing benefits that you have not yet seen. When I pronounce these proclamations over you, I request that you take a minute to reflect inside and surrender to me everything that you are bearing in your goals and setbacks, success and mediocrity, aspirations and worrisome situations, such as when a youngster relinquishes a shattered toy. With my tender touch, I am an expert restorer and maker of all things. Transcendent beauty from the shattered pieces you believed were irreparable. Turning what seems like the last page into the start of a magnificent new chapter is all about placing your belief in May. You always keep in mind that your time here on earth is brief, and that I made you with eternity in mind. Chapter in the epic tale I've written. One day you'll stand in my complete presence, pain-free, among immense love that is almost incomprehensible and grief. Once our current era's hardships pass, they will dissipate like a mournful fog under the. Let this hope, which is a beacon of eternal joy, guide you as your heart develops. Nevertheless, you will not meet your demise, but rather the life-giving abundance that you were meant to have. Always remember to have a pure heart, be modest, and keep growing like a kid. unveiling fresh marvels daily, my darling, as I get closer once, reminding you that you are loved, treasured, and the one I've picked to speak these things to you. I've done it so that you may have complete faith in them when you wake up tomorrow. May you be filled with appreciation as you let your soul soar with the assurance that I have wonderful things in store for you. In the face of adversity, be resolute and trust in the One. During your most difficult times, my soul will be with you, and I ask that you remember to speak my name. You have a supporter who is always there for you, illuminating the darkest corners of your thoughts. Belief, trust, and love touch my heart, and I know you don't have to prove anything to me. Work hard to earn my favor. I'll gladly give it to you. Just as a parent offers its giving your kid a comforting hug, instead of turning your devotional gestures into an expression of the love that there is an existing bond between us because you remain steadfast in my truth and abide in me. My promises will be a constant source of encouragement for you, no matter what challenges you face. My word is alive and active, and it will not be thwarted. The plans I have spoken over you gets the job done, and keep in mind that you're not in this alone. Along your trip, I have brought many individuals with you, some of whom will really benefit from your light, and others who will just mirror it. Illumination for you, and those who will steadfastly accompany you as friends. Embrace the fellowship of when my children come together in faith and purpose. Miracles happen. My loved ones are many times over, in prayer for each other, in mutual support, and in love, just as I always put your faith in me and never let it go, for I love you more than anything in the world. A strong foundation of optimism protects a priceless jewel from the robbers of pessimism and despair. When the winds of life carry you closer to the truth of my everlasting kindness, fully embrace that optimism, while thinking back on all the times I shown my perseverance through adversity, boundless mercy, and divine grace timeless. Each morning, it's as good as new, like dew on grass that's just waiting for you to enter it. I treasure these times of closeness with you and my cherished kid. I anticipate, please know that I will continue to speak directly to your emotions, even if there are many more. By means of nocturnal whispers, the written word, and the soft nudgings of the Holy Spirit. Let your spirit be open, because the words I speak are designed to give you insight and life and happiness. May they serve as your heart's meditation as you go through. It is my intention that these words would encourage you to have trust in me, since I am the God who loves you with an unending love. With the Lord's strength, solace, and assurance, you may go on with assurance. In all your doings, God is at your side, directing your steps and fighting your fights, bringing you closer to my heart while I stifle any misgivings that may emerge while keeping in mind my vows. Remain steadfast when anxieties arise. When despair threatens to crush you, stand firm on my truth. Gaze up into my lovely face, and I will gladly remind you that you are mine. I will be your stronghold, your sanctuary, your sturdy fortress, and I will never leave you, my darling, since you have paid attention to. Because of these words, your faith and hope have been revitalized, and you should treasure them. The present, and use it to boldly face the future, as you shout blessings over you and the people around you, because of the strength that comes from living, and the power of the tongue is deadly. Therefore use it to build, heal, elevate, and declare. May the grace of the ever-loving God, who is also known as the God of kindness, shower you with his boundless kindness and love. Here I am, rooting for you, urging you on, and guiding you into greater heights, deeper seas, and now I bestow upon you a peace that surpasses all understanding, the deeper revelations of my kindness. Comprehending a delight that endures despite grief, and a tenderness for love that decreases. Take it into every hardened part of your heart, my darling child, and go on with confidence, knowing that the King of Kings is on your side and directing your steps, and as I am aware that you are a part of an interconnected digital world, I encourage you to keep going, strengthening your faith and spreading the message of hope to those who have been affected by this message. Hit that subscribe button and hit that like button to show your support. You become an advocate for spreading my love and encouragement to those who are in need, and you help me do just that. Vehicle for the love I have for you, my beloved, to radiate into a world that is in desperate need of optimism.